What was that?
Quality television.
I'm like, yeah, I'm here, man. I'm here.
What? Okay.
What?
If you say so.
I just had to cut Craig Bevan off. I was like, dude, I gotta go.
On the telly?
Yeah. Yeah, we were talking about our little get together Saturday.
I see. Yeah, my weekend's a little up in the air right now. Depends what's going on.
It's a little up in the air.
In town.
A little up in the air in town.
Yeah, I may have to get out of town. I don't know.
Gotcha.
Stuff been happening. Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Bro. I drove here. I'm just going to hold on. I'm just going to play this on the, you can see it here.
Play it.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Brian, yeah, you're playing peekaboo. Yeah, you were.
First run.
Oh, nice.
I feel like I must have geared this up.
Oh, wow. You got some air. Hey, we're not running pre-runners tonight.
I know. I'm like surprised. I don't know what's up. I need to look at the radio settings and stuff, but like this thing will pop a wheelie.
What?
That's not full throttle.
What motor you got in that?
1800.
It's an 1800 Fusion? Come on.
And I swear it's got I'll check it in a minute, but it should be the regular spur and pinion as always.
So you're saying you got a what should we call this? A pre-crawler?
Romper room.
Oh my Lord.
Romper room, bro. I was super surprised. Today was the first day I ran it. I just put the servo arm on and bound it up. I was like, dude, I'm running it before the show. And I got some clips on the rocks.
Oh my gosh.
Bro, it's good. What? You hear it? Drag its bumper?
That's nuts. What? Oh.
I mean.
Oh, okay. So hold on a minute. With that being said, is the bumper still on it?
Yeah.
Dude, these bumpers on these, when you put all the bolts in there, they're tough.
Yeah, dude. I only rolled it once. I mean, crazy town.
Yeah, that's good stuff, man.
But it's still got really good slow
agility.
Yeah, I'm gonna send that one too. Why not? It's just a short nothing.
Yeah, do it. What's up, Kirk? Kirk got to see the well, I keep saying conversion. Kirk got to see the IJ today on the Red Cat.
Nice. What do you think about the IJ after Jenny Craig?
Jenny Craig. Hey man, you know what? I got automotive paint on it.
Trucks need love too, brother.
I've got automotive paint on this one, dude. It's gonna beat the creek.
I've been watching Beat the Creek.
It's gonna beat the creek straight up.
I put we'll get there in a minute, but I put the link to your Colts page is the first link in the description.
Oh, sweet, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, after we changed some things. Yeah. And I went on Facebook and, said, hey, thanks, but, these are bolt-on files. I'm not altering anything, so it's all good.
It's fine. Like I told you, the post made it look like it was files, but it's not the IJ.
Right.
It bolts on to the IJ.
Yeah, we can.
We'll go there in a minute.
Yeah, we'll
Um,
get there. I want to see your agility video of it just
yeah,
like crawling over rocks.
this is no edits, nothing. Just a couple clips. I'm waiting on light pits and for some rigs and another receiver. And I didn't intentionally plan to go with the deep dish on here, but you'll see the project I'm working on in a minute, y'all, and you'll see why I changed it.
So it's kind of, here's the thing. For a crawler with that body on it, it kind of resembles what I've done with the Red Cat Verdict 6
I think it very much resembles that.
of the,
And being
the
top
ones.
heavy, mine being a top heavy 3D print, I'm like, I'm not mad that these wheels are wide.
Right. Yep. Wider stance gives you more stability for sure.
Absolutely. Hobby Wing 1800, Base Camp 10 III, parts kit. This is, I hate to say misfit because it's a base camp. But yeah, I couldn't believe the speed. I'm like, what did I put in there? And I'm like, it's got to be an 1800.
I did. There goes zoom.
Yeah, there's some. I'll jump these rocks here in a minute.
It's a pre-crawler.
It's nice having them with the. It's a bachelor.
A bachelor.
Yeah.
There you go. Nice.
No, I hate word play.
So yeah, I mean you're gonna get good stability out of that with the deep dish.
Bro, there's no brass, there's no nothing.
All right, so tell everybody what chassis is this? Is this one of the base camps or is this the new one you just built?
This is the Base Camp 10 III.
Okay.
It can be done on a 10 III builder's kit, the new one.
With what?
Yeah, right. With some messing around. Chris has done it. We'll probably get him in here in a little bit. But
that's cool.
And he can talk about what he had to do different because he's been running his Alabama machine.
Yeah. The roll tide.
It's rowdy.
Dude, that's crazy. I would be curious to know what you got for pinion and spur in that because that thing's wild.
Guarantee it. You know what? Honestly, I wonder if my radio's got the travel jack. Like I'll look. I didn't do anything. I didn't calibrate jack. I didn't do anything. I just bound it up.
That's crazy.
I mean, rowdy, bro.
Dude, you're rearranging rocks, man.
Dude, it's just at 100. Nothing crazy.
Oh my gosh.
I was backing up and then giving it the beans and the grass, and it was peeling out.
Wow.
And I'll look at the spur, but I'm sure it's the plastic 56 tooth, not the 49.
Dude, I think you got some South Korea steroids in that thing or something with the IJ body on there. South Korean steroids.
Insane.
That's nuts, man. It's cool, but man, that's pretty wild.
I don't need all that, but that's the first run. I'll throttle it back. I can do it with the radio. But
yep. Get rid of some of that throttle. Holy cow.
Yeah, dude, well, actually, I bolted the body on, so I can't really look at it right now.
Powdered Asian tiger.
I got to print off some drivers, get my lights in this, but I'm not even that thing in the back I was talking about before? Who cares? That's already got a bumper. I'm done.
Are you talking about the plate that you printed out, which was part of the SCX10 the 10-3 conversion kit thing to make
Yes,
it fit.
look where I did the
Yeah.
magnets.
Yeah, man. That's
They're
good.
they're too deep and recessed, and then here I just screwed them on to that last screw hole.
Yep.
Why wouldn't you?
Dude, why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you? So
Look
yeah,
at
man,
that.
it's good to go.
Right? Yeah, man.
Needs a driver and lights. That's it.
You know, I hate to confess this to everybody on here, but last Sunday morning, I went outside in the garage and I'm like, who in the hell bought all the Barbie crap?
You.
Yeah, exactly. I bought some Kens to go into, some of these.
I would tell you all that's for sale, but I'm afraid I'll get in trouble.
Right? Yeah, exactly, Chris. I don't mean to yuck your yum. You got it.
I'm not. Listen, I sell my rigs. I work them. I fix them. I have fun with them, and then I move them so I can buy other rigs.
Right.
It's a hobby.
Yeah.
Just say no to gatekeeping the hobby. Just say no.
Well, what I've done with this Verdict 6 in the IJ body, like we talked about earlier on the phone, all I'm doing is promoting more sales for the creator of the IJ body, in my opinion. And I'm not doing anything to the files.
No. I mean, like I told you, the way the post was written, it looked like you were. So
Well, I like to stir up stuff. Come on, man.
no,
Like we talked about.
you just don't. You don't consult PR first. Public
I just
relations,
put it out there as
public relations, and Pilot Ryan have the same letter.
There you go.
It's the same thing.
Yep. Yeah, exactly, man. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro, you're fine. You're what you made is totally cool, and you should be able to share also if you want to pull up your cults page. I think you should be able to add pictures in here.
but here's the thing, though. I need to figure. I was thinking about this the other day.
I'll do it if you can.
There should be a way that I can actually log into this from my channel, seeing as how we're sharing,
Mm-hmm.
and be able to do that stuff. I don't think I can by doing.
We might have to have the pro package for that.
We're gonna have to do some testing on this someday when everybody's at work.
Yeah, there's more. There's more pro than what I'm paying for. I think I'm paying 45 to have 1080 definition.
Yeah. Well,
But it's still not enough to have you be able to share it.
so guys, so the files that he's talking about. So this is the back bracket that I designed and made for the Verdict 6, and there are three. You can see the three holes in that. And so what I did with that was created a template with the three holes in it. And if you hold this up the right way, there's two holes up here at the top and then one hole on each side at the bottom. And so what I am telling everybody, if you buy these files, put a couple screws in this on the IJ, on the front of the tub, the rear tub, and then mark your holes or drill them out, the three holes for the back bracket piece. And then the front has, there you can see it, the front has the clip, and your holes on this bracket fit perfectly into or on top of the two braces that are just underneath the hood on the IJ. So everything I've done is all bolt on. I have not
Show the back one again so they can see the through hole.
Oh, for the pin?
Yeah. There.
Yep.
So let me help with some context. So you don't know it's a deal unless someone tells you it's a deal. So I'm going to tell you it's a deal. When you try to put one of these IJs on an SCX6 at scale of 163%, you have to clear out a ton of the material on the IJ. You're going to take off your rear cross member on the SCX6 chassis. You're going to take off your skid plates. You're going to need to take off your motor cover. You've got a lot of messing around to do.
Mm-hmm.
Now, with Kelly's deal, the Vertex 6 with his files, all you have to do is pull the stock pin out of the Vertex 6 stock body and put it in his stuff, and you're done. So you don't have to rob anything off of the chassis. You don't have to take anything off of the Red Cat Vertex body. So that means you can switch back and forth seamlessly if you wanted to. And we got to get you lights on the other side of you.
Yeah, you know what? Hold on a minute. Stand by. You guys are going to take a tour with me through my my room here.
It's dark. But I'm messing with an SCX6 Vertex or a SCX6 IJ. And his body printed the same size as mine is no messing around to get it on. And I'm still screwing with mine.
Is that better?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, so what Ryan was saying is with my video, there's a pin back here at the back. I'm turning it a quarter turn and pulling it out right now. So the pin comes stock with this chassis. So you pull that pin with my files that I created, lift it up, push it forward, and look, guys.
It's awesome.
So there's and that's what I'm saying. Like everything, that front,
there it is.
There's the front bracket that mounts to the two existing holes on each side underneath the hood to the IJ, and then on the back, there's the bracket, and you drill your 3 holes per my template, and put your 5mm bolts through by 20mm long, and put some lock nuts on the back side, and you're done. And this is all stock. Everything on this IJ was 163% printed. Everything came right out of the files and went right straight on to.
Yeah. And guys, after going through what he's gone through and we've gone through on these, so on his SCX6, which was first, he widened the body, but still had to modify a ton of the files. This is stock IJ files, bolt on his bits, and you're rolling. And the only thing you're using, and it's mounted firmly onto the shock towers. The only thing you're messing with is the stock pin. You don't have to take apart the mounts on the Vertex body, nothing. You can reuse it, whatever. And I think this is so slick that I was telling them, I was like, that's the kind of file that I would get even if I didn't want an IJ. Like I would use that mechanism, that system to mount up to whatever other body I thought I might want to use.
Yeah.
You can use a split file as a spacer and make it as tall as you want, and your holes will still be right. Like there's so much you can do. And that's so easy. And again, when we make these, we love making these bodies, but what is always the hardest part? Figuring out how to mount them.
Getting it to fit. Yeah. Getting it to fit on is the hardest part.
How are you going to mount it? You could have the best looking body, but if it isn't mounted solid, it's just going to be a nuisance.
There's another one right there. So that yellow body sitting back there, that's the one I did the video in. And so that one is 163% long, 183% wide, and 183% tall. And it is specifically made for the Vertex 6. The white one you can see down here is sitting on the SCX6 platform. And so like what Ryan was saying, what's the wording you use, Ryan? A happy accident by doing that, because I wanted to go wider. So when I went wider, I went taller to make it, I made it to kind of like
Yes.
proportionally fit.
And it was when I
So
printed mine at 163, we realized how happy your accident actually was, because I had to do all kinds of stuff to try to get mine to sit down. And you, by mistake, even going wide and tall, mitigated all of that nuisance. But the beauty of the Vertex project is you don't have to whack the scale out, and it's still going to drop right on without messing with and manipulating the files. These files are licensed. As cool as it is, and what he developed for the SCX6, can't really share it because it's so proprietary.
Exactly. Exactly.
But with these bolt-on bits on the Vertex, he's not selling the files. He's just selling this out to make this cool project IJ even more accessible to people.
So while we're still playing here, I'm gonna show you guys my cheers sign for a second.
And I want to stay a little bit close to the scale topic, because I've got something to show you guys too, and I have an example of what it would have looked like if I stayed true to scale. So this explains why we do what we do.
So if I bring my SCX6 chassis in, move things so I don't make a mess or do anything. So the way that I did this, like I said, 183% wide, 163 long by 183 tall, allowed me not to have to strip anything off of this. And I've got a quick release on this that comes up, so I can get in underneath to change batteries and stuff. So the one that Ryan's doing, he's doing his the same way that I do mine, just for ease of changing. So
yeah, and so he's refined that system because he's been using the hinge stuff basically since the beginning,
right?
And it's all dialed in. Now the irony is that since I printed mine 163 all the way around, everything that he's done worked for him. I still got to screw with it. Because
you got to take stuff off.
I got to take stuff off. I have to drop the radiator down by 1/4 inch to get it to click, and like all kinds of goofing. But let me show something here. This is a cool one on the scale. This really reiterates the point. So I've been working on, just over the last few days, this.
Oh, yeah, dude, that looks really good now, man, since you put some more paint on it.
Yeah, it's not mounted, but it's the ride height is good. Everything is right. I'm waiting on some. Now I built this one. This is the 10-3 new builders kit. So I'm going to go ahead and try to utilize the Coyote mechanism. But I got to tell you, with this one, and this kind of speaks to our point of screwing with the scale. When I determined the wheelbase on this, I nailed it, if I could be honest with you. I nailed the wheelbase, but when I looked at the files after I got the math right on the wheelbase, the body was super wide. So I narrowed this. I did opposite of what Kelly did. I narrowed it and brought it down. So the amount that I narrowed it, I also brought it down. So you can see this one is riding it again. It's not on all the way, but the tires stick out just a little bit. There's no deep dish on here, so I could get a little wider, but this is really what I wanted out of this one, especially when you follow. If you see what I modeled this after, you'll really get what I'm going for here. But if I didn't let me show you the front end. If I didn't mess with the scale on this, it's ridiculous.
Yep. It is not a happy accident if you printed it that way.
Well, it's a little truck in real life that encompass the tires on the real one are really in. This, look how big this son of a bitch is.
Oh,
If I were to have printed the scale all the way around, that's what I'd be dealing with.
yep.
The wheelbase would have been right, but the thing would have been so wide, dude, it swallows the tires.
That's SCX6 material right there.
Dude, look, you can see the tires in the window.
Yeah, yeah.
It
That's
swallowed
crazy.
them.
Yeah.
And even with extensions and all that stuff, I'm like, you know what? No. So that's a really, it's kind of an opposite way, but it's a really good, you would need some serious hub extenders and some deep dish. It's a good example of why we do what we do. So, you know, yeah, maybe my thing is a little out of scale and a little long. Like I feel like this should be called the loaf of bread. It really looks like a loaf of bread to me.
The bread truck. Heck yeah.
But I did some cool stuff to bring it down. You see these bits I glued on, these sticks,
Oh yeah.
and then I created actually I just printed off stock like this and cut it to size, and you can't tell it's not part of the file, but you can see how high up this is here on the back and the fender drops down.
Yep.
It was like that
Versus
on
the
the
front.
front,
Yep.
but I wanted to bring it down. It sets right on my boat sides. It's pretty slick.
And that's the thing that Ryan's talking about on my situation with the Vertex 6 versus the SCX6 platform is what do you remove or how do you adjust things to make everything fit with everything that's going on the Axial platforms, right?
Yep. Dude, I dig it. I patinaed the mess out of it, bro.
Yeah, man.
That's
good.
The wheels are gonna be there. I like the ride height. I got full steering, and it's not gonna be a problem. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's ugly. The departure and the approach is not great, but not everything is made for that.
Dude, look at this, man. Come on.
I'm so glad you got it down to 163 on that one.
Well, you know, and the thing is, it's like the geometry on the wheels and the suspension. When you look at it this way, see how, you know, the wheels are forward, but the way that the geometry is on this, the 163%, it fills
It goes right up in there.
Yeah.
What's up, travel guy?
Travel guy, what's up?
Everybody in the chat, what's happening? But yeah, man, that's why we do it. That's why we do what we do. And I printed off the big one because I just wanted to, I knew it was ridiculous by the numbers. Because when I looked at it in the software, I'm like 276 millimeters wide. That's crazy. And I can look at that on a ruler, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to see it. I wanted to be able to show you all the difference. And I stopped right there because I'm like, dude, I don't really need to finish that one. Actually, it looks good on the Helaman. The 1/8 scale, big, wide, you know, Helaman. It looks about right.
But it's, you know what? It's sad to think that it fits. It would fit really good on the Helaman. But what's it going to do to the performance of the Helaman?
Oh, completely destroyed.
You know? And that was my problem with doing the IJ on the Vertex 6. I'm like, am I going the wrong way? You know, because there's nothing there with the body on the original Vertex 6. But
right
after the run video and we all ran it at Bonnie,
it was amazing.
Like it really did not affect it at all. And this body is actually smaller than what the one in the run video is. So I'm really excited to beat this thing. It beat the creek, and I'm going to beat the creek with this thing.
Dude, the stock Vertex is so, it's not even challenging. It's so bloody good at it.
Bro, it's stupid. You should like pull up my video of it running at Bonnie with the yellow body on it, and just fast forward through my commentary at the beginning and just show some of what this did with that IJ body on it. Yeah, it's impressive. If you guys haven't seen it, it's awesome. Yeah, Kirk, that body mounts so good compared to the SCX6. It does. And you don't have to clear out and make way for second shift servo and the big bell housing and the transmission parts and stuff. So, for the Vertex 6, I'm actually thinking about what other body that I have and that I've bought files for. What else can I put on this?
Anything.
At this point, and but be able to keep the agility of what this chassis is capable of doing.
Yeah. Well, you can spare it, right? Because there is so much that chassis can do that.
Yeah.
When you throw on what you throw on, you're not losing anything.
Let's say the flight envelope of this thing is still pretty good. Yeah, Chris, just like, yep, mine and Kelly's Tacomas. I need to finish that Tacoma. That's on my. I've got two 70 Blazer K5s to finish, and I need to finish that Tacoma. And honestly, that Tacoma might wind up on this Vertex 6 chassis for the fun of it. Hey, look at that.
And this is the wide one, and it still did amazing.
Yeah, guys. So this one here is 163 long, like I said, 183 wide and 183 tall, percent wise. And
so this one is disadvantaged over the 163 blue one he's got. Look at the flex, though.
Look at that flex. Yeah.
This thing was going over boulders. It was unbelievable. So, yeah, you may lose something over the stock comp Vertex body, but look what you gain.
I don't, from running the Vertex with the stock body on it and then doing this, I mean, look at this thing. It's an animal. It don't care. And you see how big this thing is. It's the same size as a SCX6, and it just crushes everything. So I was pretty impressed with, having this 3D printed, IJ body on there. But I think this blue one's going to do better because it's smaller. It's not as wide. It's not as tall.
Think of it this way. I don't think we will, this area we're at right here in the video, most of us don't even run our 6s through here.
Right.
Because it won't
do it.
It won't work it out. It won't do it.
Yeah.
And this one's doing amazing. Your 163 is going to be even better, which is hard to believe. But it will be. I mean, this has a disadvantage of being wider and taller.
Yeah.
And it's still crushed.
I didn't see a much of a agility change or the ability to climb over these same rocks that we did with the stock body on it. Honestly, it did really, really well.
Yep. And this is before you change the shock. You stiffen up the shock oil a little bit since this day.
Yeah, I went from stock to 60 weight oil in the shocks to tame it down just a little bit. because honestly, this truck, it's a trail truck as well. And so, I love my SCX6s. I get two of them and I adore them. They're great trail trucks and they climb over stuff really well. This thing is just kind of on a different scale with what Red
It's
Cat did.
it's wider. It's a little wider, and the
Yep.
articulation it's purpose built for this kind of activity. And the SCX6 is amazing. We love them. That's the first big ones there were.
Yep.
But this is something to consider.
And it comes straight out of the box with
Ready to go.
brushless. With the brushless the Fusion 8, I think is what's in it. And it's stock right out of the box with 10% overdrive.
That's right. In the 6, you get your 2-speed, and it's brushless too.
They both have, they're different platforms. They both have their place. But this thing, it's almost on these big boulders. This truck here is almost not fun because it just makes it so easy. It does everything for you. Ryan in the first original Vertex video, because as soon as they launched this, I'm like, I'm buying one. And we did a live stream one night, and as soon as our live was over with, I went and ordered one, and I had it in like 2 or 3 days, and we took it right out right away, Ryan and Kirk and I, and we all ran it, and we were just amazed at what it would do. But it tells you what it wants. It's so big, and anybody out there has got one of these Vertex 6s, they know what I'm saying or what we're talking about. But to put an IJ body on it with my bolt-on brackets, it brings a whole new love for the vehicle, and it doesn't change the agility that much.
No, it's so easy to come on and off too. I mean, that's just
this right here kind of had me stumped for a minute until I got right to there. I'm like, all right, I got this thing conquered, because that rock is like 3 foot tall. It's big.
it was ridiculous what it was doing. Ridiculous.
Whenever I watch this video back, I'm like, Ryan standing over there with a cup of coffee with the radio in his hand, driving like a master.
I wasn't driving this, was I?
No, I think you had the optic at that point. But in the video, it kind of looks like you're over there like sipping on your juice and like driving this.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a good day with that. Yeah, for sure, Kirk. I mean, it's going to get better with the blue one that I made now. That's like 163% all the way around with my brackets on there, man. It's awesome. Love it.
It is. And I'm telling you, those brackets can be repurposed for other stuff. I mean,
for sure.
My thing that bugs me the most about the IJ on the 6 is that the way we do these 6s is we can just easily swap the bodies. We've made it where we can easily swap the bodies.
Yep.
Well, once I've stripped everything off of this thing to make that son of a gun fit on there, I can't just as easily do that anymore.
Right.
I got to put a bunch of crap back on it.
Yep.
And I mean, it's doable, but it's like you literally, if you work this thing.
Look at that flex, bro. Come on.
You could bring 3 bodies with you in one chassis and run 3 different rigs without, all you got to do is pull the pin.
The pin. Yeah.
I would have to bolt on cross members and inner fenders and skid plates, and
it's crazy how easy this thing just does stuff.
It's pretty killer, man. And anyone into the big stuff should be considering this.
I think the first thing I'm doing when we get to Beat the Creek is I'm gonna drive this son of a buck right into the Red Cat booth and go, "Hey, Oscar, look, what do you think?"
Yeah. And I mean, to me,
that's crazy.
We've had a lot of people be interested in some of these big rigs we've made, but I think the minute you start talking about what it takes to mount them, they gloss over a little bit.
Right.
This is so easy. Um,
Yep.
it really is for anybody who doesn't want the fuss.
Well, I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna go to Beach Creek, and I'm planning on running the blue body the way you guys just saw this Vertex sitting with the new blue body I just did. I'm gonna run that, and you know what? Somebody's gonna go, man, I really like that. I'm like, yeah, I got a yellow one in the car too, and it's just
Yeah.
the pin.
The pin. I mean, you can just
It's
switch them.
yeah,
And I'm like,
it's
why couldn't you do that with an F-150 just as easily, or a whatever?
do I want to put the F-150 or the was that an F-150 you had? The white one with the red door?
Well, it's
That
F-250, but yeah.
that body on this would be awesome. And rework the files, the brackets that I've designed, I'll just redesign them and do the same exact thing. How cool, man, you know?
Just like you have the template on the back, um, that's about, I mean, in my mind, that's all you have to deal with is like, okay, make that either taller or slimmer. Like
You
what do you got to do? You wouldn't, because you can't really stretch out the mount without elongating the hole and stuff getting weird.
right.
Even the front piece, it's like
It
take what's there and make it fit.
it would honestly be a complete redesign on the brackets to be able to keep the parts that are going interlocking into the chassis the same design, but it would be a different, it would have to be a completely new design.
Yeah,
Because like you're saying, if you wanted to take if you wanted to take this piece and go, oh, I need to shrink it down 30%, and I need to change the size of it this way by 20%, your hole is going to be a different size, like you just said. So your pin is not going to fit. So it's a whole nother redesign of the whole bracket itself. It's not one size fits all and just put it on the printer bed and change it. And it goes along with the template. It's got to change too, because your mounting holes are going to change depending on where that body falls on that chassis. So you got to figure out where your Z act or your not Z but X is going to be in reference to make sure that that body sits proportionally correct. So it's not like it's
no, but it
it's
could be. I mean, with what we're doing with these things, which is a lot of it is not. There's no playbook for.
there's not.
Um,
But
if I had that
this
mount and I had to shorten it, I would just chop off the top and remount it to something else lower profile. But I would keep your hole through.
but that's what I'm saying. Like based off the playbook, the SCX6s, there is no playbook. It's open game for the
It
SCX6.
is
Try
open.
and get a body to fit.
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
this is not. This is not open game. This gives you a point at the front and a point at the towards the rear inside the shock towers.
Yeah.
That's where it's at. So you figure out where you're at there and where that body needs to be, and you work from those two different constraints, forward and back.
Well, yeah. I mean, the length is what it is. The only thing you'd have to
Right.
deal with is up and down.
Right, but as far as where your mounting holes are at to be able to mount the Z plate at the back at the bed, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
To make sure relative to the hole to where your
Yeah.
pins, where your three alignment holes are at, is going to change.
Once you get the height right, you just slide it to where you need it and you bolt the bitch on.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
What?
it. It's
Yeah.
the height is the only trick.
Yep.
The height is it. And most things, I mean, you think about the IJ, it's got the hump in the back already to accommodate shock towers.
Yep.
So if you've got a truck bed, you still got to hide the shock towers. So you're not far from that place already.
Exactly. Yep.
I mean, why not if you know that this inner tub in the back works? I mean,
I gotta tell you, look,
you fold that into the truck, and you know it's already going to work.
looking at this rear end on this SCX6, or I'm sorry, on this Vertex 6, the shocks, there's not much of a tower there the way they're leaning down. You can almost go over the top of them with this. It's a game changer for doing big 1/6 scale bodies. This chassis brings a whole different level to
This
mounting
thing
things.
here,
Things
this
fit.
my Wonder Bread truck,
Yeah.
dude, the shock tower is only a 1/4 inch up into the floor on this one.
Oh, yeah.
So it just depends on what you're making,
Yep.
where it's going to be. But even when you slam it down really low, like I tend to like to do, it depends on the truck. But like you have to have something for those towers anyway.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, bro, you know how it is. I will reuse. I'm using the CJ7 files for drivers on every truck I've got. I've scaled them up and down, whatever.
Yep.
And the same thing can be said for the back end inner rear files for the IJ.
Yep. And this could be a game changer for us too.
That's what I'm saying. You got to fold it into the design.
Because
the only thing you got to deal with, I mean, most things, the hood is in the same spot ish. You just got to figure out where to screw it to.
yep. And then you do your my little scale method of like, okay, how wide do I need it? Happy accident on the SCX6. I didn't have to take anything off. My hood is sitting over the top of the electronics cover, the engine bay. And so where's that happy medium when you put something together
Yeah.
and decide how far do I have to go this way or this way to make it proportion but still keep my stuff this way?
Well, you already know what works. You just either have to add to it or take away.
Yep. Like what Chris said, screw it or glue it.
Exactly. I mean, yeah, work around what you have, right? So, I mean, you have the system that can be, adapted. As it is now, it's just drop in, bolt on for what it is. But it solves potentially a huge issue. The way it is easy, the easiness of that mount on the Vertex is just mind blowing, and it's one of those things that I like so much about the classic is that pin through the side, that derp system, dual engage retention pin or whatever.
Yep.
It's super slick, and it mitigates the need to screw with and accommodate for the skid plates and rear cross members. And I mean, look, I'm cool with the way I've worked things out because that's what I was given to work with. But that is slick as hell. And it's like, bro, if you fold it in, you could make that Vertex do all kinds of stuff.
Come on, guys.
What's up, Dad?
Look at that.
Yeah. That body is like just a covering for the chassis. I mean, there's nothing to that stock body. It's like a giant coyote, which is cool.
Well, it has its place, but unfortunately, now I feel like the IJ is Charles Kim did a fantastic job at designing this IJ body. I get why everybody's raving over it and everybody's doing it because with it being modular, it is so awesome. But to be able to now go, oh yeah, buy my files, print them out, print out one of these at 163%, print out my files at 163, or just put them right on the plate and print them. They'll be perfect for the 163%, and give this a shot because I'm telling you, it performs so good
Seriously.
the way it is.
If you're already sitting on the files, just do it again, blow them up.
Yeah.
It's nice if you have a big print bed. There's a couple things I had to do a little different because my bed is a little smaller, but I still was able to work it out. The only thing I couldn't do, honestly, was the skins on the rear. Skins on the rear. And yeah, that was the only thing I could not do on my 256.
Yeah, I had to do them for you on mine, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? The weird thing is, I thought that putting those rear skins, talking about those, and heating them up and doing the bend around the back corner, I'm like, oh, now I understand why the hole in the inside main frame of this body didn't match up with the skin when I bent it around the back side to the tail light hole. Guess what? They're not exact either.
No, I know. Yeah.
Even though I did all 163, I'm like, they didn't match up either.
It's not an exact science. Like on the 10 scale when I did, and on my 163, it was the same thing. It's kind of hard to get it done. And you get one hole in, and then you heat it up some more, and you kind of stretch and you pull and you tug and you get it.
Yeah.
But it's kind of hard no matter what to do. But
yeah, so I think that's a little bit of a flaw probably in the design of it. But I mean, other than that, everything else is
the only
perfect.
place you have to heat something up and turn on a radius 90 degrees. I mean, there's no other place like that.
I mean, this one come out pretty good.
Yeah.
I got my trailer lights in there.
Nice.
It worked out. But
exactly. It takes some messing. That's all.
Still, I'm like trying to heat carefully and tug and pull. Like you're saying, it's a delicate move back there to put a torch on that, especially with PLA, and to try and not deform it and dent it in and get it just right. You got to get your hand just right on it to kind of stretch it. It's a trick.
I use the table and try to roll it in, but I had to do it a couple times to get it over far enough to the hole to start one.
You do. You have to heat it like 2 or 3 times in order
and
to get it.
You may be using longer screws there than you did anywhere else, just because it's standing tall and you got to get it started.
Right.
And so I would get a little tension on it and then heat it up some more.
Yep.
It worked every time.
You should, you know what? You should get Chris in here so we can talk about this, because honestly, I'm curious to know if he had the same problem with his roll tide, because that Alabama jamming truck IJ looks really good. I'd be curious to know if he had the same problem. I'm sure he did, but at the same time,
I did too. Yeah.
Because I thought that, it was just the fact that I did 163 long by 183 wide. that mine was so far off, and then I did this one, and I'm like, all right, I was off a little more on that one, but this one is still off.
It's still hard. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man. But yeah, it's I don't know. I'm looking forward to getting to beat the creek and beating the creek with this thing. It's gonna be fun.
Boom goes the dynamite. You're on TV.
Hello, everyone.
What
It
up?
looks like Chris might have like. Did you comb your beard tonight?
Yeah, I comb my beard, my hair. So I was away from the computer. What issues were you having with yours?
So what we were talking about when I did my SCX6 and the yellow one for the Vertex 6, the body for the IJ, I did 163 long, like I do stupid stuff, 183 wide, and so when I heated up my back skin to make that wrap around to the tail light, I was way off on the 183 by 163. And I thought that was the problem because I was scaled weird. But then I did this one for the Vertex, my blue one at 163 all the way around. And I was just telling Ryan, I'm like, I made that wrap around the corner after I heated it up, and I'm like, this is going to fit perfect. And it still didn't match up. Did you have that problem with yours too on the taillight?
No.
He's like, no. So what'd you do?
No. I put all these screws in first, and then
We
I
did-
heated it up, and I had a glove on, and I just formed it around. And then I put the taillights in.
But so the skin hole lined up with the internal shell?
Yes.
Huh.
Not perfectly, but it did good enough to put the light in.
Okay, not perfectly is what I wanted to hear.
No, mine wasn't perfect. No, and I mean, Kelly, you're printing these things off at 163. You can't, when it's all on the one plane, you can't adjust for that 183.
Right.
So his are short when he comes around the corner. But even us guys that weren't coming around the corner,
This one's pretty good.
we still,
Yeah, that one's really close.
yeah, bro. Mine's same, man. I mean, I made it work.
But if I get my yellow one, you'll see the difference with my Ken and Barbies.
I mean, it's good enough, man.
Yeah, your lights will fit right in there.
It's good enough.
See how much of a space I got here?
So what?
Which I kind of like it because it gives it a little bit different, perspective. But
So I didn't read the instructions where it said that you need to print so many walls. I just printed what my printer already had set up.
Yep, me too.
But it came out pretty good because my taillights, even though I printed them in matte PLA, they came out almost translucent. So I took the headlights out of that CR12 and I put them as my taillights.
Oh, nice.
And it lights it up pretty good.
Nice.
They look square.
Yeah, I
Like
think
in
it's
in the video.
the
LEDs.
yeah, the LEDs and the reverse lights kind of mess with it because I printed the reverse light white on the bottom.
So does yours do wheelies like Ryan's?
No, it does not.
Dude.
The only time I got to do Willie was whenever I floored it and I hit the brakes and then it slid forward. I cannot pop wheelies.
Could not believe it.
I can't believe it either.
And I got the 2300 kV.
Oh, you got 2300 in that?
Yeah, I got the Fusion Pro.
So Ryan, you've got pre-runner gears in yours, man. Come on. Oh my god.
I don't know, bro.
It's a pre-crawler. That's what we're calling it.
I mean, it's a parts build, but it's basically a base camp. I mean, it should be the 27.8 or 38 diff gears, and then the same old pinion and I think it's the same pinion. You know,
That's
it should be
crazy.
like it's like a 14 that comes with the kits.
Wow. Yeah, that thing's wild.
56 tooth spur or whatever. That's what's in it. I'm pretty sure, unless I just didn't have that. I feel like it was. I think I got that transmission from RC Chop Shop, and it was just a base camp trans. So here, you know what? I bet I know what it is. If that's a base camp transmission, I know exactly why. I figured it out. It's got inside the transmission, you put the gear in a different spot if it's portal.
Oh. So you're like running in second gear.
It's in the portal gear location because of that extra reduction at the portal gear.
Yep. So you're spinning fast at the transmission,
which now lets me know that I want to build all my straight axle stuff wrong on purpose.
So I need the Coyote gears.
Manual. I guarantee you that's what it is.
bro. You're right. And you know what? That would be a killer pre-runner.
I thought about buying the I-beam and putting the I-beam kit on this. If it would fit on this one.
It should. It may be some screwing around. And we should talk about, you know, because you and I were going at it the other day. So it is a little bit of a trick to make the IJ fit on the Basecamp 10 III, and you had even more of a trick to make it fit on your new Coyote 10 III.
Yeah. And then for some reason, I think some of the parts may have warped because I was only mounting on one of the magnets in the front kept on popping off.
Wow.
So I ended up just screwing the body down.
Dude, I'm going to show you exactly the diagram of why this is fast. Kelly, can you? I'm going to go solo real quick.
Yeah, go ahead, because I'm gonna take the dog out real quick.
Look at this though first, Kelly.
Yep.
All right, these bottom two graphics. The middle gear.
Yep.
Look where it is.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So this one in the middle is the straight axle setup, which is how I build the kits.
Yep.
But I bought a Basecamp transmission, which the Basecamp RTR is portal. So that gear that's why I'm fast. It's over there.
Ooh, that thing. Yeah. Yep. Nice.
That's another one of those happy accident types.
That is a good happy accident.
That explains it, because I was like, dude, I did not change the pinion. I did not change the spur. It's the same old diff gears they send.
Yep.
So that's why they do it, because your rig will be bonkers if you don't.
Yep.
But it's still crawled good.
That is your next pre-runner.
I don't know if it's that fast.
Oh, are you kidding me?
But the nitrous oxide on an already fast pre-runner, brother.
Yeah.
What did I get? 38 out of one of these?
Let's go.
If I move that gear over, I bet I get 45.
You'll be 48.
That's ridiculous.
That is amazing. Good find.
Exactly what it is, though, bro.
Yep, absolutely.
That's exactly why it did that.
That's the pre-runner that beats Pete Holy.
38.
I'll be right back.
I can't even drive it at that speed.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Yeah, that's a straight line vehicle all day long.
I was like, dude, what is up? I was like, dude, no way that hobby wing motor is like weird. I didn't do anything to it. I just bound it up and went. And that son of a gun popped wheelies.
I started looking into this 1/16 slash I got, and it said the brush version does 50.
That seems bonkers. Does it though, you think?
I got it finally working, and I spun the motor over, and that thing spins fast.
You know, it's geared right.
Yep.
And it doesn't weigh jack, right? It's super lightweight.
Yes, everything is all compact on it.
So is that the slash one, or is it the one with the lay down shocks?
It's got the lay down shocks.
So that's the slash one.
Yes.
I think the Latrax one is regular stand up shocks.
Yeah, this one has all four just laying down.
Yeah. I used to sell those at the shop.
The guy said it don't work. I powered on and it doesn't want to do anything. I think it just lost binding. I bound my other Traxxas controller to it and everything worked perfectly. So
People give up so quick, man.
yep. I took the I hooked it up to the SLT2 because I only have one Traxxas controller. So that's gonna be my SLT2 vehicle.
Okay. And you have the DXC Plus.
Yes.
That'll work on that SLT.
Yeah, it will.
But it's kind of nice sometimes having an extra controller. You got it on an SLT2 controller.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. That way more than one person can drive at a time.
Yeah. That way there my son can play with it if he wants to.
It makes sense.
And it's got the 50, 75, 100 switch on it.
You need me to make you a sandwich? I got a loaf of bread right here.
I like that.
Dude, I was talking about doing it and I finally just went for it.
And see, I had to do the opposite of what you needed to do on the wider body. I had to spin these around because the wheels were sticking all the way out to here.
Oh.
So I had to flip the hubs over.
Dude, my IJ is sitting wide. Well, the truck that I modeled this after, the dude's legit on BFGs. Like these are the tires on the full scale one that I'm modeling after.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, how am I not? I mean, how can you not throw the BFGs on it? So I took off. This is the 10 III chassis, the new one. So I took off those Patagonias on the deep dish and Jora and I threw them on the IJ because these were on the IJ. And the IJ, I think I'm glad it's wide. It's kind of crazy, but it's going to be top heavy. So I'm glad it's wide. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I wish this one was just a little bit wider. My back wheel just barely touches. Not enough to cut into it.
Yours looks good though. That's really what it should be. Mine are a little bit too much.
And that's maxed out right there, and it's just barely touching.
I'm let's see. I'm sticking out a little more. I think. Yeah, see? I'm sticking out a little more. Not by much.
No, not by much at all.
Not by much. And you were wider than that before?
Yeah, the wheels were all the way out. Probably about to here. Because you can go deep dish or non-deep dish with these.
This is growing on me, dude.
It's a good thing I left that one in there for you to test.
I like them. I just don't like all the gatekeeping going on.
Well, so back to my public relations Pilot Ryan acronym conversation. So I didn't see that until today. And Kelly had asked me, he's like, did you see the Facebook deal? And I was like, no. And so I checked it on break or whatever, and I saw it, and I read the post, and I'm like, I called Kelly right away, and I was like, bro, the reason you're catching flack is because your post makes it sound like you're selling the files. You got to fix it. You got to fix it. I should have been in politics, bro. But I'm, I identify as a marketer, but that's not what I do. But public relations is kind of my jam.
The dude just responded to both of us saying, well, you should really post your files on Umagine so they're all in the same place.
Okay.
Okay, fine. I'll do it.
Yeah. All right. Thanks. Good idea. I'll sell them there as well.
It's just, there was a misconception there, the way I worded it, that, conversion
files
You know,
totally
I
makes
get
it
it.
sound like that's what you're
Right,
doing.
it's fine. Yeah. Yada yada yada. The
I
yuck.
Kelly,
The
Kelly's
yum
great.
of the yuck.
Yeah. I hate to
Listen,
yuck your
Kelly's
yum, but
problem is he gives people too much credit. He gives people too much credit, and folks are going to be triggered before they ever click and follow a link to see what it actually is.
yep.
So perception is everything, and you have to just. It's unfortunate, but it's the way it is. You have to. A fifth grader needs to know what's going on when they read this.
I wrap my head around things, and I think
That's why engineers aren't marketers.
and I think that everybody else should have their head wrapped around the same thing, right? So
Nope.
that's why there's people like Ryan.
I already knew this, and now I live in it daily.
Yeah.
You have to spell it out.
Well, that's why I went. That's why I went back onto my post on the Red Cat group page, and responded to Josh and said, "Hey, these files are bolt-on. I didn't touch anything with the actual IJ files."
And that's what the concern is. It's the proprietary licensing of it all, and that's fine. It makes sense.
Right.
If dude would return emails, you could be a licensed printer for him.
Right.
But he hasn't. So you've got a bolt-on add-on that has nothing to do with you selling files of his proprietary work. It is assumed that anybody who's interested in your files has already correctly purchased them through one of the authorized dealers. End of story. Put it to bed. Have a sandwich.
You need to have the Wonder logo on there.
It's Pepperidge Farms, baby.
Dude, I should do like one of those caps on the back, but the side of it's a door to like a bread box.
There you go.
I look at this truck and I'm hungry.
Right. You need to put a cap on that bed, and at the back have the roll up. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The old wood style, like
yes.
bread box.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Josh did respond. That's great.
Yep.
I'm asking that you host them with the rest of the. Okay.
Definitely. I mean,
I totally
what
will.
Kelly said, you imagine's a little harder to hook up the whole dashboard for the sales, but yeah, you should when you get time.
Yeah, I will. And you know what? I have reached out to Charles a couple times and said, look, what I'm doing over here. I want to be a part of this. And like, hey, if you want to make me a certified, house to print these things, dude, I will do it in a heartbeat.
Because he's got certified folks, but they're doing the 10 scale, right?
Yes, exactly.
So yeah, he's got one
figured out to do 6 scale on both 6 scale platforms.
He's got one certified printer for SCX6, and the rest of them are doing 10s.
And the way things work, and here's the thing. I'll just say this. I'll preempt what I'm getting ready to say with a capital tough shit. When influencer affiliate commission marketing was new to RC, I was one of the first guys to have it. And you're thinking to yourself, wow, this is awesome. I may not have to have a regular job. I can really just do this and it's going to be great. Well, guess what? As soon as the companies realize how good it is for them to use influencers in that way, and how with dashboards and data, you can really track the benefit of using a creator, I can't be surprised that as soon as they find that stuff out, they start giving it to everybody.
Right.
So as a company, what's good for you is to use more than just one guy who thinks he's the only one to do this, and ends up being, I didn't even get 5 minutes to have this stuff to myself before there's a ton of folks that have it. Tough shit, right? You can't make us think about that, because if you do, what it tells the company you're working with is that you don't actually see the broad picture. Because Project IJ Creator, newsflash, doesn't give a shit who's selling them as long as it's proper. He wants to sell them. So someone who's butthurt over it, it's just tough. There are more cooks in the kitchen. There is less pie to go around, but for the people who make the stuff and make the decisions, that's what they want. So it makes sense, if I'm Project IJ Creator, to have more than one authorized dealer to do something.
Yep.
You don't want to muddy the water, but you also don't want to have it all in one pot. So it's tough. That's how it goes. You don't always get to be the only one.
So I just looked at my Colts
150.
profile. No, it's not there yet. It's over 100. So, you know, there's interest there, and some of the guys may have already bought the files and they're printing them. You know, I hope they are.
Dude, Kelly created these things and he's letting them rip for less than $10.
Yeah.
It's super niche, but it also answers a problem that there hadn't been a solution for. There were no Vertex bodies. Now you have this IJ kit, which is still the only way to have a giant body that you can bolt together without having to be an artist doing finish work hiding glue joints.
Right, and it gives the Vertex 6 family something else to look forward to for a body. I mean, Chris said it last weekend. He's like, to me in a message, he's like, this is a game changer for the Vertex 6.
Totally.
I want one now, you know?
Bro, Chris, did you see how big this is if I were to have printed it the way
I did.
Bro, the whole
you could put two loaves of bread in that one.
Dude, the whole rig fits in it.
It's got a mask on.
Bro.
Hey Chris, when are you gonna buy a Vertex 6, man?
Well, speaking of that, Roll Tide is up for trade for a Vertex 6.
Nice.
Will come with the SLT3 controller and 2 batteries.
Nice.
Wow. Nice.
Up for trade.
Yep.
Gotta love that.
The batteries go straight in there.
Yeah, dude. I did the magnets. I didn't do the hinges, but I did the magnets.
So
I don't have a 1mm driver for those screws. That's why.
Chris, did you see this earlier?
Yeah, I did. But yeah, that's the one thing that kept me from getting the Vertex is the body choice. You got the one body, different colors. That's it.
Well, if you don't trade one, there's probably a link in the description to the Vertex.
Yeah, there's a swap meet next month at where we do haul and crawl, and I'm taking this there and hoping to trade it or sell it.
Nice.
I'm sorry, I would be selling a bottle of Coke, and you get this as a bonus.
Yeah, be a shareholder in the Coke Jeep for free.
The one thing that I will say here on the live stream, like this thing is not like the only thing that you have to alter on the IJ body is where my fingers are at. There's a plate or a portion of that front fender that you need to cut away. Yeah. You need to cut it away so that way then it can slide on to the chassis. So that's the only thing that you got to do. Yeah, there it is.
What he's saying is right there a little bit, you got to clear it out.
You got to clear that whole section out.
That facet right there, that little triangle facet.
The whole thing all the way down. That whole plate. That whole thing has to be cut off.
That's easy.
Yep. Because on the yellow one, I took my cut through anything saw.
It's made for it.
And went and cut that out and on both sides, and so it can slide past the shocks and then drop down.
Dude, you got a guideline already. You can cut it on the either side.
Dirty Thirds.
Dirty Thirds. It's Stefan Harrelson, I think is his name. Let me pull it up. If I can find my events.
Is this the one for Exo Cage's Exofest?
No, Exofest is this weekend.
It's this weekend. Are you going, Chris?
I may go just to get out of the house. I'm not going to go to compete.
Chris, I'm going to use the Coyote mechanism to put this body on.
I'm excited to see how that works, because if it works out good, then
I think
that'll be how I mount bodies on this one.
Well, bro, I have to come up with the interior in the, you know what I'm saying? And I have a lot of room to work with up and down. So I should be able to get it right. And then on the back, dude, the tower's not sticking up very much at all. And so if you think about the way the Coyote body works, it's low. I'll show you how the Coyote body works.
It's Stefan Harrelson is putting it on May 30th, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. There's going to be food, drinks, and crawling.
So see how the Coyote mechanism on the back is at the top of the bed, basically, right?
Yes.
Well, this thing is the same with the floor of the truck bed. It's not sticking up high at all.
No, it's not at all.
I've got very little to do, I think, back there to work out that. I bought that mechanism. I just spare parts list on the Coyote. And so I'll work it out on the back. And then I got all this room in the front to put the floor in to do what I want with that.
The way it looks right there, you might be able to attach the bar to the bottom of the seat.
That's what I'm saying. I have plexiglass Lexan because I always screw up and buy too thick.
Mm-hmm.
Super nice to be able to see through it sometimes.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going to use to kind of get the height right and the floor. So, yeah, I'm like, dude, I have these bits. I'm going to go ahead and try to use them for the Coyote stuff. Oh, by the way, bro, let me throw my Coyote body on this 10 III because it's straight axle, not portal. You got to see the difference on how it sits. It is honestly the way it should have been. A straight axle Coyote is dope, is what I'm getting at. Jay Woody, I'll tell you in just a minute. Thank you.
Dirty Thirds. Are you on Facebook?
Jay Woody, that body is a FC 150. It's an old school 1957 weird ass Jeep truck.
Weird ass Jeep truck.
I'm out of juice. I must have been wrenching.
I need to get Stretch up here on the workbench, and I've 3D printed. I don't like 3D printed mounts, but let me see if I can find it.
If you don't like 3D printed mounts, you can leave.
No, I mean the servo mounts.
That is 100% what this show is about tonight.
Okay. So since Stretch is 4-link, I sold off my axle servo mount. So I have a 3D printed one because I'm not crawling it.
So I just want you to take a quick look at the Coyote stance. Okay. This is the RTR portal axle, right? Pay attention to the ride height. I'm holding the axle. So this is It's real. I'm holding the axles. Check the ride height. Bro, this is bonkers. I'll turn it the same way, so it makes sense. It probably looks the same to you, but it is lower.
Oh, it looks more. It looks like the body is up higher.
No way. Actually, it is. You know why? Because I raised the freaking shocks. So I have the shocks on high style right now up here, and I didn't drop them down to the links. So if you add that together,
yeah, then it'll be lower.
Bro, I could drop this 3/4 of an inch, but because of the bread truck, it's this is what it is. All right, now let me try to make it 3/4 of an inch. I'm guessing. Anyway, that's a lot lower. You could get a lot lower on a straight axle Coyote. But yeah, man, when you buy these bits for the Coyote, look at that plate. This would be so easy to bolt onto the floor of an interior. And with the clear Lexan that I'm going to use to create the floor, I'll be able to get that just right.
Yeah, and you don't have to have it going that same way. You could turn it around to where the longer part is towards the back.
Exactly. All I need is the bar. All I need is the bar, and I don't have to use this cowling part because I can just screw up into the floor. But yeah, I did throw this Coyote body on here before I did the shock stuff. And I was like, bro, it is so low. It's still a little lower than that, I think. But yeah, this is the FC150. I really dig these spacers I did, dude. Because the way these fenders were, they just weren't they couldn't sit on the rock sliders, these smooth boat sides. So now I made it where they can.
That looks really good, Ryan.
I had to put
right. Dude, the patina, I really went to town on it, actually.
Yeah, that patina looks sick. Oh, wow. Even up on top.
Even on top.
It's hard to see it, but it
Looks
just
like it's been sitting in the back 40 for a while.
I mean, it has. And I love that you can't tell I added this whole plate to bring it down to this level because it stops the stock file. This hangs down just like the back.
It needed that.
It definitely works, man, because I just set it there and like I cut out for the transmission. I didn't even need to.
Oh, you didn't have to?
Dude, I did not need to do any of that crap.
You know what that is?
When you do that?
That's a battery wire hole.
That's the battery wire hole. Dude, this thing is going to come off and on like a Coyote. I'll just lift it off. Yeah. And I use the big 200 battery tray for this one.
That's where you drop the breadcrumbs down through the hole.
Yeah.
So you can find your way out of the woods.
I like it. I like it. And this was a surprise. Kelly's heard me talk about it, but dude, the files were less than $5 for this. There was no frills at all. It was just one chunk of a file, no floor, no nothing.
Well, you know what?
Coming late to the party. The reason Kelly and I and Chris will change the scale of a truck is to make it work with the wheelbase, but we also can play with it to make it work on the width. If I went by the numbers, this truck would be so stupid. I couldn't do it. Once I did the math on the wheelbase, this thing got ridiculous.
Yep. I think I need that you got in your right hand. I need that for the Vertex 6. Let's try it out.
Let's do it.
Let's just see how top heavy it is.
And see how ugly this stuff looks. This is what they look like before I finish them.
Yep. Lord only knows I know that one.
I tell you what, I'm so glad I figured out why that truck was so fast. Because I was like, what in the hell?
Dude, that thing's like a pre-runner.
I was like, what did I do wrong that this thing's popping wheelies?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
The windshield, very carefully. So what I'll do is I have a Polly Pocket box that was in the trash that has a clear plastic window so you can see what you're buying. So when they're curved like this, I use the thinnest stuff that I can get a hold of. And I'll use cardboard and tape and make this window first. The cardboard so it holds the radius, and then tape so I get the weather seal. And then I'll pencil in the weather strip line. And then I'll pull that off and slap it down on the plastic and cut it out.
That's crazy.
I've done curved windows before. It's a bitch, but it's doable.
Oh, you know something I need to do to this?
This thing is going to suck. The departure and approach is awful. But if you're hungry, it will. I'll have all the bread you need in the back.
You need to make that the Pop-Tart wagon.
Dude, it looks like a Pop-Tart.
He wants to see one of your twin I-beams.
It looks like a toaster. Okay.
Twin I-beam.
Get the Beetle.
Here's one. It's got a sway bar on it. It goes 40 miles an hour. And these are Amazon shocks. They totally suck, but it rides pretty nice.
It's going to be even faster now that you got the gearing figured out.
And then I got another one with the lid off.
The twin I-beam. How many you got now, Ryan? You got 3 like I do?
Here's a good look at one with the lid off.
Ryan, have you got 3 of those now?
2.
Just 2.
This one's got a sway bar as well. So the one on the bug body, I stretched out 10 millimeters because you have the, that says the beams. Same with the bug. So this has the twin I-beams on Basecamp 10 III, and this is the stock wheelbase. But you have the opportunity to, there's 3 locations there to mount. 1, middle is what they want stock, and then 3. So you can make it shorter or you can make it longer. So me and Kelly on our first pre-runners, we stretched them out 10 millimeters.
Another happy accident by me.
And we're able to run. Yeah, you had the. Here's why it's a happy accident.
Say it.
He bought a short course body instead of a pre-runner body, and so it was too big for his chassis. So I'm like, bro, stretch it out. And so he did, and he put extenders on it, and it fits. But the 10 scale crawler and a 10 scale short course truck are 2 different wheelbases. Don't ask me why, they just are. But I put Arma Basher power systems in these things, and this one has the low C tenacity power system, and my other one has a Vortex 3S BLX power system in them, and we've geared them up, and they're stupid fast. For what
Stupid fun.
But being able to stretch out the wheels is pretty sick.
I still like that bumper.
They're nice. I like them too.
Dude, that bumper on the front of my my one, it looks like a cow catcher. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yours looks like it's for pushing snow.
Yeah. It's a snow star, you know.
Anyway, I got bodies for these. I haven't really finished this one off. I got a Lexan body that's ready to go already, but I was thinking about doing a Corvair on this Matt's off-road recovery style.
Mass off-road. We should invite him in. We could have a couple more thousand people join us tonight.
Shoot. I've sent him some of my stuff in DMs.
And you get anything back?
Yeah.
Nice.
They're like, cool.
They're like, nice, whatever.
I got the light kit in here. I can't wait to run this, dude. I got some more work to do. I'm waiting on my Snow Star stickers and stuff.
So last week, me and you were wrenching, and Kelly was just standing there. Now this week, Kelly's the one wrenching.
Well, you know what, hey, Chris, I've spun the links out a little bit on my Vertex in the back, just thinking that maybe that was the right move, and it's not. So I'm just putting everything back to stock.
I had to put those little adapters on my links to extend the rear out.
Gotcha. Yeah, you know, I did that with the Vertex. That's why I'm moving it back. I unscrewed it a couple turns on each side. But at the end of the day, because when it's sitting, this one, with the way it sits and the geometry of the shocks and everything, you know, it doesn't look legit on the wheelbase. But then when you flex up into the body on the IJ, it brings it right true because of the geometry of it. So rather than having my links, you know, extended out, I thought I'd just put them back to where they needed to be in stock location.
Chris, did you heat up that one side to get around the motor mount, or did you cut the motor mount?
No, I went ahead and just cut it.
That way you get to use all the magnets.
Well, I tried, and for some reason, it kept on popping up right here. You could squeeze it down, and it would go down, and then as soon as you release it, pop back up. So I took off all the magnets, and I just screwed
it. It wasn't the polarity, was it?
No, it wasn't polarity. I put the body on the table, and you can press down on the one side, and it would rock.
Okay.
I tried loosening all the screws, trying to tweak it. I couldn't get it to, so
I got it.
I just hard mounted it since my hood opens up.
Dude, me too. I screwed mine in. I got the magnets, but I screwed it in before I ran it today. Today was the first run. And
I like the shocks that come with this kit.
They're good. They're good. I use the stock oil and the stock shocks, bro.
Yeah, that's what I did too.
Yeah, I love the Axials. I really do, dude. I like the base camp and the 10.3. And I'm okay with the CJ7 10.3, but it's different. It's a different transmission.
Mm-hmm.
That looks so rad.
I like the blue and the black.
So see, Chris, how I'm saying? See how the wheel comes up and fits right into the because it comes up and back.
I approve.
I just threw it. It's good. And now I've got a bunch of Bonneville crap on my counter again. Dude, these
Somebody
things
commented in the Coyote video today, one of the ones we made, and they were like, how itchy were you guys when you got home playing in all that poison ivy all day?
Oh, let's talk about that.
I didn't get any. I got home, I stripped, I showered, I didn't get any.
This is why I say the poison ivy.
So
You got some
Dude, I got covered in it, bro.
from Bonneville?
Yeah, not when we went 2 weeks ago, but late last summer when we ran to Vertex and the Coyote.
How did I not get any? I can't even say the word usually without it.
Because you didn't you have long pants on that day?
I'm smart, yeah.
Yeah, well, Kirk and I had shorts on. I asked Kirk, I'm like, dude, bro, are you itching? He's like, a little bit. I'm like, son of a buck. Because so Chris, my fiance, she's a master gardener. And so she watched some of my video and she's like, babe, she's like, did you take a shower yet? And I'm like, no. And she's like, go take a shower. She's like, you guys were like wallowing around in poison ivy. I'm like, Kirk said it wasn't poison ivy. And she's like, oh, that's poison ivy.
Bro, I'm so funny about it. Like, I on purpose, I was like not touching my clothes, dude. I'm like, as soon as I got in the door, I'm not even kidding. It's like I'm in the shower, G.
What's up, Waffles?
What up?
What's going on?
This is what's going on. Project IJ on a red cat. Verdict 6.
That looks good, bro.
Sorry, I'm showing it because, hey, we're all going to benefit by it.
Absolutely. That's a cool deal. If I didn't have two SCX6s, I'd be getting a Vertex.
A Vertex. I know you hate that word too. Vertex.
It's the worst.
It is. Who came up with that?
It sounds like a medical condition, bro. I mean, it's like, I don't know. If you have Vertex for more than 3 hours, call a doctor.
Hey, Chris. So a few weeks ago, I was like, Ryan, I'm just going to rename this the Jertex. And he's like, no, don't.
Bro, it's like whoever's the smart marketer who there's this gas station close to here and they got some weird custom little foods that are like local. And of course they sell just like everything else too. Regular everything.
Family Express?
No, it's the BP.
Oh.
Chris's Country Corner sells cookies. Guess who thinks they're cute by changing the first letter of their names?
Oh no.
It's like Kris Kringle.
It's Chris's Country Corner. And it's all K's.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you're an idiot.
But you know what? You're talking about it.
Yeah,
Right
once
now, you're
in
talking
10
about it.
years.
Hi, buddy. Hi.
I'm just saying, like, wordplay, sometimes it's funny, and then other times it's just not cute as people think it is. Jertex. I mean, the Vertex is hard to make sound cool. I'm sorry.
The Jertex. Get down.
No.
Hey, man, we don't make a lot of money around here, but we sure do have fun. That's all that matters.
That's it.
So, did you ever find out where your radiator went on your optic?
No.
I wonder if it goes in the same spot like the Phoenix.
Did we just get all serious again all of a sudden?
Yeah, we did.
Man.
We got to mix it up.
Are you irritated by your Vertex? When you're done taking a walk when you're done taking a walk on the beach with your mom, switch your Vertex and try Kotex.
You know what?
Oh, no.
Hey, this driver, he might need a little Kotex.
Kelly, now you're going to have to make a Vertex 6 commercial.
If you're struggling and you're feeling it, go with the Kotex. That's great, Brian. I love it. And you know what? I've been thinking about doing another one of these, and I'll do it in the red just for the Kotex.
No, man. It doesn't go there. It's just extra stuff on the artistry, bro.
Dang, that is weird.
I figured I'd use it on something else. I got the lights installed, dude. Check it out.
Oh, that's awesome. How do you like them?
They're okay, but honestly, now knowing what I know, I would have just got axial lights that don't need a controller.
Yeah.
I think a controller's goofy. All you need is to plug them into something.
I'm gonna get a little bit goofy again with Brian for a second. It's no different than the old song, "Stuck in the Middle with You," man.
I'll be right back.
Jeez. Oh,
You got enough yeast to go into business to make bread, but you're just a gal. You might need the Vertex 6.
follow Ryan with his bread truck.
You, you might need a Vertex 6. I cannot wait to snowstar this thing out.
That thing looks really good, and I hate seeing the nice shiny tires. And
As soon as I get my snowstar stuff on here, I'm gonna knock this shine off.
oh, I'm sure you will. You should put those tires on the other chassis and go out and rip it and break them in.
Well, that I'm not worried about, but the body shine, bro, I'm gonna hit it all with flat matte clear.
What do you got there, Chris? Is that another
This is-
10-3?
Yeah, this is my 10-3 GLU. And
Oh,
I've got
yeah.
the
Okay, I've seen that before.
Yeah.
Pictures. Yep. That's
Nice.
awesome. That paint job is killer.
It's okay. Some of you guys like shine.
Brian, isn't it funny?
Call your doctor.
The Kotex song, "Stuck in the Middle with You,"
See,
man.
that is a lot of goofing when all you really
Yeah.
need is like servo wires to a Y connector.
Yep.
They've got new light kits for the new CJ7 release, the re-release. You get amber, red, and white lights. All servo leads, no special voltage, no bullshit. And they're not expensive. And I've used those Axial 10 III lights in so much stuff. And I'll reuse I'll buy the Honcho light kits for the big ones because you get those extra pod lights.
This one here came with 3D printed covers for the rock lights.
Oh yeah.
And then it also has interior lights.
I've got extra lights for this that My Trick deal,
Mm-hmm.
like pod lights or light bar lights that I'll probably never use. I don't, if it's not a circle, I don't want it. Is generally how it goes for me. But I got 4 of these. And the thing is, on these LEDs, I think they take the higher voltage. So you got to have the light controller to use them. Come on.
Yeah.
That's
Mike
BS.
SSI, what's up, dude?
The SSI.
Hope you're well. Long time, man. I hope you're well.
He just broke 2,000 tonight for us. 2,000 viewers.
Oh, really?
Hey, we're on fire tonight.
Well, if you're on fire and it burns, you might need Vertex 6.
Jeez. Oh, that's funny. So, hey, Chris, the blue paint that I used on this big Vertex 6 body.
Oh, you painted again.
Well, I did. I bought it was Duplicolor, and it's an automotive paint, and it's got metal flake in it. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try it. The hood and the top of the bulkhead painted perfect. The skins, I painted those yesterday early evening, and that paint actually like started warping the ends. So if anybody out there wants to do any kind of painting on any like PLA, Be careful with automotive paint because it'll actually like chemically react to it.
What's I wonder what's in it that makes it do that.
I honestly don't know, because usually Duplicolor is actually a good paint. I use Duplicolor on my old pontoon seats because they make a vinyl paint, and spray painted my vinyl seats, and it worked fantastically. So I don't know, but it melted them a little bit. Wanted to.
I won't point it at the camera because it's too bright, but you can see on the wall the.
Oh yeah. Oh geez. Yeah.
Yeah.
My lights are on.
And then
Ryan's got surgical tape on his. They're not right.
I got dash lights.
What?
Yeah.
Look at this.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is them.
Uh-oh, the Craig Bevins in the house. What's up, bro? Long time no talk.
This truck won't be done until I get the decals on it.
I still got to clean up the wiring on this truck.
Can I see that wiring again when you get that unplugged? That looked like a real rat's nest of wiring.
Yeah. Trying to get the rock lights.
Look at mine, dude.
Yeah, Ryan's nice it's nice and clean.
But I don't have rock lights and all that extra stuff.
Yeah. So Waffle said I just used Ace Hardware spray paint on PLA Plus body and it didn't react at all. Yeah, I have not had any problems with any spray paint. I used the Rust-Oleum 2X. I've used some different Duplicolors. I've used what's the other one that I used on my my big Scout? Glidden. I used Glidden spray paint. That's really good. It goes on really well. But this automotive paint that I used on this freaking big beast, dude, right in here on the center section of the skin, in this forward section, it actually curled it.
I think it's got acetone in it.
I'm surprised acetone would mess with the PLA though.
Yeah, it eats plastic for breakfast.
Oh yeah.
I know it will on the ABS and the ASA.
The hood though was fine.
That's
I smeared it on and it didn't matter.
Nice,
dude. That thing
I got
is
rock lights. My CJ has rock lights.
What in the hell? That thing's got more lights on it than a Christmas tree, bro.
Yeah, this is gonna be my night crawl rig.
That's crazy. Time of seeing this for the first time, just getting into the larger scale. Have a 1/8 on order just today. Allows for so much more customization. Yeah, welcome in, man. Good to see you.
Which 1/8?
Here we go, guys. There's a 1/6.
Yeah, the 2x stuff. I used a ton of that. I used the 2X stuff almost exclusively.
Project IJ on Verdict 6, guys. Yeah.
And bro, I'm always in such a hurry. Like half of my patina work I do at once. Like the paint does not dry between coats, bro.
I'm the same way, bro. And you know what? When I did my big VW bug body for the 6, I sprayed it, and then I was like, all right, hey, that went good. Let's do another color. And I did like 12 colors on that thing, and then it started to run, and I'm like, check that out. So I started spraying again, and now I got runs that dried, and it looks cool. Whatever.
I try to stop before the runs, but yeah.
There's the rat's nest.
When I do, that looks good though. For what it is, that looks
good. It looks
clean, bro. That's clean.
It looks clean for sure. That's nothing. I have 36 lights on my Red Cat Gen 8. Holy shit.
I don't think I did any wire management on the Phoenix.
No, well, no, you did. You did.
Oh, did I?
It was real clean till I got a hold of it. I wanted
Okay,
to move the on button.
good. But like bodies like this, like when I've got 3 colors going on, I do not wait. Like I'm painting green and white and
You-
rust.
You can't wait because if you wait, it'll start bubbling on you.
But when I do Lexan, thin to win, I have to make myself walk away.
Right.
But on stuff like this, I hit rust first, then I do the color, and then I stand back, do a little bit of rust, and I'll hold like an old manual up so I don't like paint the roof if I don't mean to. But
I'm
and then I wet sand it.
Chris, have you ever seen my VW body
Which one?
for the 6?
Yeah,
The one
the
that looks like
black one.
Phoenix.
No, the patina
Oh,
one.
No, I haven't.
I'm gonna go get that. Stay tuned. Yeah.
So here's a 1/8 scale truck.
I saw that.
Yeah, dude. The only 1/8 scales is what is that? Is that the capo?
Yeah, this is the Capo JK Max.
So yeah, the capo. There's the Red Cat Marksman, and then the Guillemot are the only 8 scales I can think of. Crawlers. I still want a Relarlo, bro. Did you?
Yeah, I do too.
I also like that Kyosho Land Cruiser.
And there's the body panels.
So many kits, bro. So little
Yeah.
time. I want to do a boom racing kit. I want to do a Relarlo. I want to do more base camps. I love the Axials.
Look at this, Chris. This
That is
was
nice.
A patina nightmare.
So on that one there, did you do like the rust color underneath the regular color and then sand it off?
I might have been 10 beers in when I did this. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But I think
that's what
I think honestly, if you look at it close,
The rust was first.
right in here, yeah, the rust, and then the yellow, and then I think I did the blue or the aqua.
You can tell the rust is one of the underneaths because the way it's peeking through.
This thing is like legit sick, man. But this is a SCX6 body, guys.
This one here, I'm wanting to do a really nice patina job with a bunch of rust.
Nice.
Send it my way, man. I'll get down on it.
You know,
Actually,
so when I talk about facets on a body, look at Kelly's hood. That's what I'm talking about. See how it's almost like organized? It's because that file is in facets instead of like truly round.
yeah, it's like chunk, 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 chunk.
And that. It looks awesome.
I still got to cut this out to be able to set down on stretch.
This thing is so ugly, it's cute. You know what I'm saying? But this,
I like it.
This body needs to go on the Vertex 6. So you know what I'm gonna do?
All
Now
right, flip it
since
up. Flip it upside down and let's see how those mounts look on the bottom of it.
On what?
Your mounts that you already have printed. Let's see what they look like on there.
Oh, on here?
Yeah.
Great idea.
So
I give credit
Watch
to
it just go right in
Chris.
place.
So when you see those facets like that, when you're sanding going down,
No, this bro, this has got a long way to go.
Oh
bro.
yeah, it does.
It's nowhere close. This maybe.
Yeah, trim it down a little bit on the sides and.
But yeah, I'm gonna figure out how to make brackets for this and put it right onto the Vertex. Yep.
when you're sanding on these and you get in where you start seeing the facets like that, you're finally getting to where it's time to paint it. You know what I mean?
Yep. Exactly.
Like, I get to where I just don't sand that far anymore. Like, and one thing I forgot to mention on this, FC 150, in the last few trucks I've done, If I sand them the way I want to sand them, I'm going to get into the lines. I'm going to get into the facets. I'm going to get into the filament. And so, bro, if you can sand them first before you ever get paint on them, that's ideal.
Chris,
I'm trying to build it up now. So I use clear. I throw clear in the mix with all my colors. Like this bread truck probably has 7-8 layers of paint on it.
this bug body needs to go on this Vertex. I need to clear out the fenders a little bit for clearance and just put it on there.
Yeah, dude. Comp cut those fenders, brother, and slam it down as low as you can get it.
Yep, because I think it's meant to be.
What up, Fred?
So last year I went to Holland Crawl with a bunch of SCX6 stands, and I went by the RC Everyday booth, and that's where this was setting at. And he had it marked for $100. So
what?
Yeah, I went and I sold every single one of my stands except for one set, and I came back and I was like, man, I got 80. I'm trying to get you the other 20. He goes, here you go ahead and have it.
Oh, that's nice.
I got to take it back there and get him to sign the body.
Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to Beat the Creek.
I'm glad to be painting again, to be honest, a little bit. This week is the first time I've been sanding again in a long time. And I can't wait anymore to do it outside. I've been sanding in here, making a mess. But I'm sanding less these days, too.
All right, so Timey, you ready?
You didn't have the pin in. The pin 15 extension.
And the pin's still not in, so he's still not done yet.
Fake news.
But here you can see the difference between GLU and IJ.
Yeah. Nice.
Sweet. But Ryan, you see what I'm talking about with the shock towers? There are no shock towers. I mean, really, on the Vertex, it comes right to the frame, and that's it.
Where's the pin go through at?
Right. I'll show you.
The first hole or the middle one? The middle one.
See it?
Yep. That's
the middle one. But everything on this thing is so low. I got to put a Ford body on this pickup truck.
Dude, I'm getting ready to start another one. I think I made you that F100. I don't know. I sold my red door Ford.
I know.
I kind of wish I don't know. It's cool. I'll make another one.
Kind of wish you didn't now, right?
It's okay. I'll make another one. I'm kind of a fool for that red door, though. I'm going to do it again.
Do it.
That was a nice touch.
Dude, and the fact that I have a story to go with it, I think is the best part. You know the story, Chris? Oh, let me tell it. Let me tell the story. Some of these guys have heard it. It's okay. I'm old enough that it's all right. I repeat stories. So I got, it was like a 1980s Ford or 79 or I don't know. It was a long time ago. I got an old white work truck Ford that the Colonial Bakery used to deliver. And it was a work truck for the bakery in town in Muncie. It was just a white Ford. No frills. I got it for like $700. It was already a piece of garbage. But I had this premonition just because I know my life. And I'm like, bro, I'm going to end up, my hillbilly ass is going to have a red door on this old white truck. I don't know. I just have a feeling. And so I had it for a while, and then I let my buddies borrow it, and they were working on a rental, and they backed up with, I wasn't there. They backed up with the door open and crinkled the shit out of one of my doors. And you could shut it, but you weren't going to open it, so you had to climb in from the other side. You know what I mean? Of course, it's a driver's door. So you got to climb in from the passenger side all the time. And I'm working at Lowe's at the time, and there's of course other people that work there. And this guy, he had a buddy that had a yard, like a rec yard or junkyard or something. And I'm like, he's like, I got door. My buddy's got doors. And I'm like, oh, sweet. He's like, what year is it? And I tell him, and so he comes back and he's like, I got a door, but it's tan. I'm like, okay, fine. I guess in my mind, I had this weird thought that it was going to somehow be red someday, but tan's close enough. I'll take it. I need a door. I want this to open and shut. And so whatever, a few days go by and I come to work and he's got the door, and I go to meet him at the truck to get it. And he's like, I know I told you this was going to be tan, but it's actually it's red. It's the only one that, the year's work for this truck. And I'm like, and he thought I was going to be upset by it, that it was red instead of tan. I'm like, dude, it's a white truck. Anything that's not white is already just hillbilly. It's fine. But he thought I was going to be mad it was tan, and I was actually glad it was red, because that's what I had initially thought was going to end up happening somehow or another. So that's the story. I don't think it means more to me than anyone else, I guess. But it's funny to have a premonition that your white truck is going to have a red door. Your buddies crash it. You get online, you get hooked up where you're going to get a tan door, and then come to find out it's a red door after all. So that's why my white Fords have red doors. And they always will. Because that silly ass story. I can't believe that's what it ended up being. I was right. And my buddy, dude, the worst part about this story is like, they wouldn't just fess up to what happened to my door. They wouldn't just fess up. It's like, bro, you guys had my truck and this happened. So I don't care about the details. But you can't act like you didn't do it. It wasn't like somebody did it when it was parked. The door was open when this happened. Like, they thought it was hilarious. I was so mad.
No, man, we didn't do that.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And if it was the goofball that was working with you on the rental, well, it's still your fault because I lent it to you. You owe me $150 for a door. Thinking it's funny, but it's not. Eat a fudge sundae with a burger on top. Come on. Red door. Yeah, so man, Bizrodney's got a F100 1970. And when you buy the files, it's short bed and it's step side. So you make whatever bed you want on there. I'm like, that's cool. Maybe I'll do the step side. Maybe I'll do the short bed. Either way, I want a short bed. When you get the long bed trucks, you end up getting kind of wide once you scale them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, dude, I want a short bed.
Or long when you scale them for the width.
Exactly. I always start with the length, but yeah, so. Yeah.
I know that now.
Yes, we learned the hard way. Well, my first F-150, I didn't finish it because it was going to be quarter scale or something. It was wide and so long. I just printed off one side of it. This was one of the early This is like the F-150, the F-250 was my second 6 scale ever. And so I got lucky on the Travelall, and I got it wrong on the F-250, and I only printed off the front and down one side because I was like, let me make sure I got this right before I spend 1,000 hours printing it off wrong. So I threw it away. It was just like sucked.
Yeah,
By still new, man, and the fidelity was amazing, but like I couldn't use those parts.
By body dimensions, Stretch Armstrong is 5th scale.
Is it?
Yep.
Yeah. See, they get big. They get big. Well, I'd venture to say this FC-150 thing is probably, for what it's supposed to be, it's probably 1/7, 1/8 scale. It fits on the Helaman amazing.
Yeah, my mini Tacoma is 1/8 by body dimensions. And that's on the Sen chassis.
Oh, yeah. Little longer.
Yep. Didn't have to stretch that one.
Ryan, you're right, man. The crew cabs are a pain in the butt to try and get right.
Dude, I won't do it.
Yeah, now you know why I stretched my frame.
I've seen you guys wrestle that, you and Matt both, and I'm like, no way am I doing a crew cab anything.
I'm actually at the point where, do I really want to finish my Tacoma? I bought those tires, those Arlo or whatever that you call that. I bought those and put those on my SCX6, and it actually looks decent, but it's to try and get it scaled right. It's a nightmare.
If
it is a nightmare,
bro. I'm doing a wood bed. Like, forget the bed, short bed, custom. Forget it. Which would look goofy on a Tacoma, I think. I think wood flatbeds look weird on new trucks. But that's just me.
They do. Well, we're used to seeing wood beds on 70s, you know?
Exactly. Something old.
Makes sense. Yeah. Absolutely.
Bizarre. Right. 2 new 1974 International trucks like yesterday. I don't like them. If he'll do a 71, I'll do it. It's got a weird little extra profile on the front. It's like, I don't like it. I would like to see him do one of the Terra Scouts, though. Those truck Scouts. Those are cool.
Oh, like what I makeshifted for you? Fred's got that now?
Right? Fred's got that now. Yeah, it's not quite a Terra, though, dude. I mean, it's
not.
It's not at all.
It's not, but
the Terra is more like a Scout 2.
It's close, but yeah, it's not there.
Nah, that's a Scout 1. That's like a, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You guys having a toast?
I was there. Are we playing chopsticks over there? Or what?
Listen, Vertex 6.
Yeah, he's excited about the Vertex 6.
Yeah, I would be too. Especially when you can go buy my files and convert the IJ.
Yeah, the moment I get one, I'm going on Colts and buying that file.
Bro. What's up, Jerry? Yeah, man. I'd like to have one, actually.
Dude, I gotta get over to UMag and get those files up there.
Do it.
Yeah, then come back and say, they're up now.
What's that?
No, it's good advice. They should be there. I mean, talk about SEO and search and all that stuff. Like, yeah, that is the home of the IJ. So it makes sense. I mean, I would consider that an invitation. I would be like, oh, thanks.
I thought it was a sweet invitation, honestly, from Josh to say, hey, you need to put those over there so that way then, you know, they can be shared. So we've taken last night's conversation and turned it around, and you know, everything's all good now. Happy.
Nobody's yucking on anybody's yum today.
It's all yummy tonight, man.
And now he's coming over for stovetop, and
Oh yeah,
it's all good.
I might have to go to Martin's to get me some stovetop.
Bro, I'm going somewhere. I have been living off of chicken noodle soup and cereal since Sunday morning.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm ready to go get something greasy and good. I guess my peeps are out of town, so I'm gonna go do it. I think Taco Bell's in my future.
I love Taco Bell.
I do too. Too much. I could eat it often, but I don't. But and then I'll go to a place where I actually like what they have, but then I'll go with the cheap menu, and I don't necessarily like what's on it, but I do it because it's half the price of what I want. I'm going full Monty tonight. I'm getting what I want.
You know what I'm doing tonight?
They get rid of the Nacho Bel Grande. I think that's what it is. Like, I'm out of sorts. I think they got rid of the Nacho Bel Grande, bro.
We are going gourmet style tonight
Brats.
with some hot Johnsonvilles.
Hot Johnsonvilles.
Yep. That and a few little extra little somethings to go with it. Yeah. In the air fryer.
Does that dry them out?
It does a little bit.
I think that's not the worst thing, though.
No, it's not. I would much rather
burnt. I like them burnt, bro.
I would rather do them on the Pit Boss, on the pellet burner. Do you have a pellet burner, Chris?
No.
Dude, you do chicken breasts on the pellet burner, or you do steaks. Doesn't matter what you do. It's all so good.
I like
So
a little char on it.
Dude, I went to Martin's 2 weeks ago, and I told Bria, I was like, I'm getting us a couple of real thick, like, special cut ribeyes, boneless ribeyes. And I put those son of a bucks on the Pit Boss. Oh my god.
I just have a little charcoal grill.
Hey, charcoal. I love cooking on charcoal. Love it. So this one time at band camp, I had this great big huge like oil tank that somebody gave me, and I burned it out in my previous life. Burned it out for 3 days with like walnut and whatever oak wood, and then turned it into a smoker. And I put one of the first things I cooked on it was a 4-pound meatloaf. No, 5-pound. It was a 5-pound meatloaf. And we took and rolled this thing out and put like 4 bags of mozzarella cheese on it and rolled it up. And this thing was like, it was like gigantic. And I put it on the smoker, and it was like 225, 230 is about where that thing would like to rest at with charcoal going. And it was like, I don't know, 3.5 hours. And I pulled it off of there, and my neighbor next door, my old neighbor, he is like, what are you cooking over there? I'm like, meatloaf. And he's like, that's my favorite. And he came over and tried a piece of it. And he was like, Kelly, he goes, that's the best meatloaf I've ever had in my entire life. It was so, so, so good.
What do you put in your meatloaf? Don't you mess it up somehow?
Mess it up somehow. What?
What do you put? We were talking about this other night. What do you put in it?
Oh, here we go on the food thing. Nah, I don't mess up the meatloaf.
What do you use for crackers?
I usually just use breadcrumbs rather than crackers.
That's what it is.
Not breadcrumbs. I actually use like loaf of bread from your bread truck.
Yeah.
And just pull it apart and just put it in with everything. I use bread.
There's only one answer to that question that's acceptable.
Now, steaks, on the other hand, I will share a little bit of love. If you guys like making a good boneless ribeye on the grill, Do a thin layer of Miracle Whip, not mayonnaise, Miracle Whip, with some Lowry's Cajun seasoning and Tony's Creole Cajun and Lowry seasoning salt on that, and put it on a hot grill for 4 or 5 minutes. The steaks are super tender. The Miracle Whip actually tenderizes as it cooks, and it just burns off. And it's one of the most amazing steaks you'll ever have. Miracle Whip. Hey, look at that. That looks like something I did.
Yeah, man.
Close.
There's that's the template.
Yep, not much to see there.
You can't rotate that. But there you can see the picture of how it mounts to the existing fenders on the IJ up front.
So that uses the existing holes, all four of them?
Yep. Right there.
And that slick.
Countersunk and all, man.
That's what I'm saying. Why can't you repurpose that, make it whatever height you need for all kinds of rigs?
But that's it. Yeah. Now that you could probably repurpose, but the back one, I would say no. And so looking at that right there is what you're seeing here. And it's a tight squeeze to get that in there with the stock far back tub of the IJ. But yeah,
there's room to work it.
Brian's like, I'll work it out. But yeah, it's it works, guys. It's a pretty slick design, and I've proven it. Go watch the video. It works.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So, you're wrong.
Wrong.
My grandmother used to put what did she put in that in her meatloaf?
Brown sugar.
Brown sugar.
It's not your fault.
You're the one that
Because it's been forever since I've had it.
No, that's probably good. So I'll tell you how to do it right.
Here we go. Oats.
No, this is my favorite. So my wife makes it with oats. And it's good. However, my grandma makes it with saltines. Saltines, and you don't cook it in a meatloaf tray where it gets to sit in its freaking juice and get wet. You cook it. You got the meat lumped up in the middle. It's an island in a cake dish. So it gets to cook off and spread out, and you get to actually caramelize the ketchup that's on the mound of meat and love in the middle.
Oh my God.
And it actually cooks the meat instead of having this super wet, gross, pale, pasty meatloaf. It gets a skin. It puts the lotion on its skin in the basket. No, you cook it in a cake. You cook it in a cake dish. Pour off the grease. Take a break while it's cooking. Pour off some of the grease. Cook the shit. And use saltines. Thank you very much. And don't even bother me unless you've also got some kind of potatoes and either corn or green beans. Otherwise, skip it.
You need an oven in that room. First half of the show is all about RC crawlers and 3D prints, and then the second half cooking with Ryan.
Well,
I'm gonna top this.
No, it's meat, but the only topic for the food, it's meatloaf every week.
I'm
combo.
gonna top what Chris just said. You got the bread truck, right? So do what Harley did, what Josh did. Cook the damn meatloaf in the back of the bread truck.
So instead of the wooden rollback for the bread
Needs to
cabinet,
be a metal
a
top.
metal one. Yeah.
Yes. And in a fire. And you need to drive that damn thing around while you're smoking a meatloaf in the back of it.
That or like turn it into a toaster and do the Pop Tarts.
It's the pop fart. There you go.
I think Pop Tarts somehow are fitting for this as well. I like it. It's ugly.
The pop fart. Perfect.
Nope.
Awesome.
Nope. Chris's Country Corner. There you go again with the words.
Chris's Country Corner. Oh my gosh.
I'm like,
Hey,
are you serious?
speaking of cooking crap, it's 9:30 and I need to like cook these damn brats, guys.
Just go to Taco Bell, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not going to Taco Hell. Taco Hell happened years ago.
See, I've been thinking about this for a few days, but I keep just eating what's here instead.
Jeez.
And there's nothing left.
You're going to be eating PLA pretty soon if you keep going.
I don't want to like leave the house.
You're going to be eating. You're going to be making PLA cookies.
Campbell's 3D prints chicken now.
What?
Yeah, you didn't hear about that?
No,
Oh, don't tell me that.
I don't want to hear about that.
I believe it's Campbell's, but one of the soup companies just got in trouble for it. Yep, it's Campbell's.
Unbelievable.
Yep,
This
those little chicken
time you want to
cubes.
come on the show and shit on my
So-
childhood.
So that's
Let me
heart
know ahead
healthy.
of time.
It's heart healthy.
Bro, what kind of soup you think I've been eating?
My heart healthy brand.
Campbell's, chunky.
So you could have
not
made your
only is
soup
it
on your
just-
bamboo.
Not only is it just 3D printed chicken, but it's extra chicken because it's chunky.
On that note, I'll stay here. I'll hang out, but I'm gonna leave for a second and get my PLA bratwurst started on my
Gosh.
air fryer.
Why when I dumped acetone into my soup, the grain of the chicken smoothed out.
Here's the little guy.
There you go. Bro,
Batteries
this
will be
chicken
here
is
tomorrow.
good, but it's not real. Are you telling the truth?
Yeah, Google it.
I'd rather not.
Yeah, don't.
I'm so sad.
What would you tell people this?
I thought he knew. We were talking about 3D printing and
Here's the deal.
Everybody looks at what's in their food before they eat it.
Here's the deal, and you
They
can
don't
tell.
want to eat.
You can tell her this. Here's the deal. I prefer oblivion and cluelessness
Exactly.
sometimes because I already know if it's from a major manufacturer that it's garbage, but I don't really want to know, right?
yeah. So
Don't-
they fired their vice president for releasing that information.
Come on, y'all. I'm not surprised. Don't feel bad. It's not your fault. It's too
Yeah,
bad.
it was all over
Bad
Facebook.
because
and
I've been
everything.
tearing it up this week. That means that also the sirloin burger is probably garbage as well.
All they said was chicken.
Okay, thank goodness. So I'll get the sirloin because listen, I finally, after many years, have talked my wife into actually getting saltines for me. And saltines in sirloin burger, chunky, is my ratatouille.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. I could almost shed a tear. So I don't want to hear when you find out there's something foul going on with that sirloin burger, keep it to yourself, please.
Hey, Ryan. Rather than going with this shit,
I mean, you're about to eat the OSB of meat in the
go with the Mrs. G, baby.
bro. I'm worried about you. Like, is that like ramen?
No, it's Mrs. Grass, baby. This
Who the
shit's been
hell is
around.
she?
She's been around for decades, dude.
She should be making lemonade. Why
Compared to this shit, they're making mushrooms out of PLA now.
Yeah, but Campbell's, Andy Warhol, Americana, pop culture, art. It's like baseball. You can't mess with Campbell's.
Dude, it literally says right on the can, mushrooms are made with artificial PLA plus.
Carbon fiber infused.
And a hint of pet G.
Well, now, if you want it worse, it's got to have a drop of ASA.
Well, listen, they use that Campbell's mushroom stuff to make that green bean casserole that goes right through you every holiday. It's delicious, but it's kind of like abuse to eat it.
Oh, now we're talking about intestinal tracts, and you're going to Taco Bell, really?
You're the one who showed the cream of mushrooms too.
You're the one talking about intestinal tracts going to Taco Bell.
I found the trick to Taco Bell.
Oh my!
You get the refried beans instead of the beef, and then you have none of that.
I don't have any. People talk about Taco Bell like it's Mount Vesuvius or Old Faithful. I don't have any trouble with Taco Bell.
Taco Bell is hell. Don't do it.
I think if you go there for breakfast, you're probably asking for it. But like I've never had any trouble with Taco Bell.
You know what? I've been tempted when we go out crawling in the morning. I've been tempted to stop at like McDonald's and get a bunch of breakfast burritos.
Bad idea.
I'll go to Taco Bell.
Don't go to a burger place for breakfast. You can't. Yeah, we don't do Parmesan cheese anymore unless it's real.
Oh, yeah.
But I love the old Parmesan cheese from Kraft, but it's garbage. So I haven't had it for years.
It's garbage trash.
My wife has the real stuff now.
A lot of the cheeses too, like back in the day, you could have cheese just melt like crazy. Now you put it on a pizza and it's still the same shape.
It's the same thing with butter. Like this, I can't believe it's not butter shit. It doesn't melt. It's Teflon.
It's because it's not butter.
It's Teflon.
You can't believe it's not butter because it ain't. She gets as close to the real thing as she can always. We used to get butter from the same place we got our raw milk.
Oh.
And that was pretty good.
Watch what you say. That's illegal.
It was free. If you're a shareholder in the cow, that stuff's free. You can't buy it. Kind of like Project IJ files.
You gotta be a marketing man to put those bastards up on there.
I'm telling you, you'll figure it out.
Well, that's how they were selling pews on Facebook for a while. Was selling 20 ounces.
I'm going to throw up a Colts page, and I'm going to sell a 3D printed bucket of steam and a sky hook.
Bucket of steam.
They'll be like, "How's come there's no megabytes to this STL?" Well, it's from Vaporware Incorporated.
Oh my god.
Goodness.
Well, I'll go on Imagine probably tomorrow morning early, and I'll make sure I put my Project IJ conversion up there and go ahead and piss.
No, you're
Josh
wrong.
or whatever his name is.
Adapter.
No, body mounts.
Yeah, Vertex body mount.
Dude, we've been through this.
I know. I'm just joking. I'll put the same thing on there that I did over at Cult.
Yeah,
Look here, gotta eat. But fruits and veggies. Fruits and veggies are not even real most time. Yeah, you know what?
There's
That's a
code
great.
on them.
That's a great point because I know some people that religiously go to Whole Foods to buy all of their shit because it's organic, and I'm like, how do you know that shit is all organic? Did you actually like raise it in your garden yourself? No.
No, and it's all about the regs around it. You know what I mean?
But you know what I'm saying? Unless you actually nowadays, unless you raise it yourself, you really don't know what is in it or what's been sprayed on it or what ground has been in and raised in.
Trust no one, dude.
It's
Fox Mulder had it right, dude.
That's why I'm leaving the river and going to the country, baby. Like, everybody says, "Oh, well, why do people steal?" I don't steal anything, but I'll tell you what, if I ever have to, there will be a cow that's dead with a 30-06 bullet in its head in the back of my pickup truck. If you gotta steal something, go get a cow.
That reminds me, I forgot to get the eggs today.
Oh no.
I gotta go in the chicken coop and get eggs tomorrow.
There you go.
And I've eaten a lot of eggs too. I've been. I mean, how can you not when you got fresh ones?
Yeah, farm fresh eggs. Yeah, cage free farm fresh eggs.
I think I may just talk myself out of Taco Bell. Looks like it's going to be another. It's either soup or eggs and peanut butter bread. That's
why don't you do soup and eggs and have egg drop soup?
I'm out of soup. I got
plenty of PLA soup over here.
Cereal and eggs is all I got left. Yeah, man.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I keep having to put holes in my belt. My clothes.
I've got an adjustable belt. I don't have to worry about that.
I'm adjusted to all in. Oh,
nice.
Man.
All right, so I'm cooking Teflon Don sausage links over here, so I'm gonna get going.
There you go, Bird. There you go.
That's
yeah, dude. I was doing that for a long time.
I do not like the Johnsonville brats, but once in a great while, I'm like, you know what? I buy a couple of packages of them, put them in the freezer for nights like this, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna do this and have some fresh potato salad, and it'll even out.
The stuff like that, the OSB meat, right? You have to cook as long as you cook it with there's a char on it. I'll eat it. But I like the Johnsonville stuff. I mean, if you're going to eat weird mystery meat, eat it from a name you can trust.
Right.
Not Oscar Mayer.
Vertex 6.
It's an Oscar Mayer Vertex 6, guys.
Bruh.
I'm going to break this thing or I'm going to break my counter throwing it down every 2 seconds. But anyway, all right. Hey, it's been real, guys. Chris, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Thanks.
Yeah,
I'm gonna bounce and make some OSB charred crap.
Oriented strand brats.
Yeah. Yes. Yep.
Here's the deal: you don't really want to know. If you can't pronounce what's in the ingredients, it's probably not good for you. But you know what? You'll live.
You'll live.
Probably.
Maybe.
Probably. We're out of here, everybody. Thanks so much. See you later. Check out, if you're doing builds, I put a link to Kelly's new listing at Cults 3D for the mount for the Vertex 6. It's in the description, as well as other links to some of the recent things we've dealt with over here on the channel. You know the drill. Appreciate it. We'll see you in the next one. We're out here in 5. Hanger Rats forever. Did I do 4 yet?
No.
Hanger Rats forever. We'll 3 you later. You're too good to be forgotten. We'll see you next time.
See you guys.
Bye
See
now.
ya.
Boom.